Hello, everybody, and welcome to Carlsen and Chill. My name is Courtney.
And I'm Andrew.
And this is the podcast where we talk a lot about nothing and a little about everything.
The forecast for today, a little stormy with a chance of thunder.
Very stormy. It's been thundering so bad.
It's been raining all week. It has not stopped raining.
No, we were Noah's Ark earlier. Our yard was so flooded. It was very underwater.
The rain came down and the floods came up.
And the walls came tumbling down. That's a different song.
That is a different song. The house on the rock stood firm.
Yes, it did.
What is the other man called?
The wise man?
No, not the wise
man.
The foolish man.
Built his house on the sand.
He did.
And it went crumbling down.
It went splat.
But not the wise man.
The wise man?
All right, this is enough.
No more of this.
How's your week been, Andrew?
It's been all right. I get to start my weekend now.
Woo!
So I only had to work 3 days this week. I had to work 6 days last week.
Mm-hmm.
That was not fun. You probably heard me talk about that a little bit, but now I am on a 4-day weekend, so life is good.
Yeah, baby. Andrew's got a whole 4 days to clean the house.
A whole 4 days. And we get to celebrate 4th of July.
Yep. We're having a pool party and cookout.
Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday to you.
Light one up for America.
I don't know. A firework, that is.
Yes, a firework. I better clarify that.
You better.
Not gonna equate or compare myself to my neighbor.
Nope. I was gonna say, especially these neighbors around here.
Not these neighbors. I just destroyed Courtney at DC Deck Builder.
Oh my gosh. I was on a winning streak for a while, and I don't have it anymore. The last 4 games, Andrews has dominated me.
I know we said last week in our favorites episode, DC Deck Builder, Courtney thought was my favorite. I will say, DC Deck Builder is my favorite game to play with Courtney.
When he's winning. Just kidding.
I mean, I went for a long time without winning. You won every single time, but the last 3,
yeah,
the Lord has been in my favor, and I
he
give
won hard last game.
Yeah.
You won by a lot.
I had 82 points. How many did you have?
47.
What was that again? Can you repeat that?
Oh, 47.
Okay. I just feels so good.
You're done.
Okay. So, yeah, we just got through a round of DC Deck Builder. I dominated.
Yeah, you did. I needed something fun to play because I felt like we were in a little bit of a slump. Like, we had a boring kind of week.
I didn't have a very boring week.
It's only Wednesday, but...
But apparently, Courtney just needs some more excitement.
I needed more excitement in my life.
She needed a little more pop, a little more zest.
A little zing. Zing. Swing.
And that's the dog snoring.
Oh, poor Mars. This weather is putting her to sleep.
It is a bit of sleepy weather.
Oh, also, Andrew, I saw a license plate this week that said Sandra D on it.
Sandra D?
Yeah. Sandra D.
Oh, Sandy.
I don't know how the song goes.
I forgot every Grease song in those last 10 seconds, and that's why I said absolutely nothing.
That's unfortunate. I did too.
Summer lovin', have me a blast.
Summer loving happened so fast. Well,
do you want me to keep that in?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Hey, we've also been doing a lot of cleaning still.
More cleaning?
We've been doing nothing but cleaning, and I'm just kind of over it.
There's a lot going down at Casa de Carlsen, and most of it's cleaning.
And if you walk into our house, you'd be like, what are they cleaning? Because our house is atrocious.
Listen, cleaning to you and cleaning to me are two completely different things.
I guess I should say we need to pick up.
Pick up.
Because it's just... But I feel like in order to deep clean, I just slurred all my words right there.
You did.
In order to deep clean, you have to take things out and you have to make a mess before it looks better. And it just looks like a mess right now.
It is pretty messy, but it will get there. And when it does, it will feel very good.
Yeah, that's what she said. Ayo.
Oh, no. Kids, cover your ears. Now you can uncover them.
All right. So, Andrew, what are we talking about today?
Today, we are going to talk about our bucket list.
Woo! What would you do if you had 30 days to live.
I would do quite a bit, in fact.
I would just live it up. I don't think I would be able to accomplish most of the things on my bucket list.
I think you would have too much anxiety and nothing would happen in those 3 days.
Oh, wow. Thanks. Calling me out on blast.
Sorry.
Anyways, yeah, we thought it'd be fun to tell you guys about our bucket list. And
the main reason why we're doing this topic is because it was a popsicle stick date.
Oh, yeah, it's another date.
So our date within a date is bucket list.
So we have to take a picture of us recording this episode so we can hang it on our wall.
Yes, we will take a picture and then hang it on our wall.
That's exactly what I just said.
Really? Yes. So how we're going to frame this one is Courtney has her bucket list and I have my bucket list. And then we're going to compare our bucket lists.
And together we have 2 bucket lists.
We do have 2 bucket lists. And if there are any similarities, which I know there is, so when we have overlap, we can talk about that.
Andrew has seen my bucket list, but he won't let me see his.
I took a peek.
He cheated.
No.
He cheated.
No. Before we actually begin, can I actually read off to you my original bucket list that I made? I called it Life Goals.
When did you make this?
A long time ago, in fact.
Oh, like how long ago? Like estimation.
Jeez. That's tough. I want to say at least a decade ago.
Okay, so 10 years ago.
Okay.
All right,
So as you can see, some are crossed off.
Oh, okay.
And I'm a very simple man.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have my main goals on my bucket list. And this one. I definitely have to mark that one off. Okay. And also that one.
I was going to say get married.
Yes, get married is on. Okay. So my original bucket list was get a girlfriend.
Check.
Lose weight.
Check.
And then uncheck.
Oh, but we're doing it again. So you can recheck it.
I'll recheck it. Get a house.
Check.
Change relentless.
Check.
Check. Get a job.
What was Relentless?
Relentless was the youth group that I was a part of for a very long time.
Mm-hmm. And Andrew did a lot of stuff in this.
And I changed it.
I would say you did. You did a good job.
Yeah, it's not called Relentless anymore, so I guess I did change it.
Check.
Check.
Next.
Get a job.
Check.
Graduate college.
Did that.
Get a real job. I have that twice for some reason.
You've had that for 10 years now.
And then recently get married.
Yep.
And then lose something. Check.
Andrew Carlsen.
Lose something important.
My gosh.
Oh,
well, I would hope that would happen when you get married.
Yeah, it goes along with getting married. And so the ones that are unchecked are...
That's a man for you.
Sorry. The ones that are left unchecked are change the world, give God all the glory.
Hey, but what if you've changed the world to one person?
Then I mark it off. And then have child and meet Jesus. And that's it.
Well, you're definitely going to do the last one, but you won't be able to check it off.
Someone's going to have to do it for me.
Don't you look at me because I'm going before you or I'm going with you. There's no other option.
So that was my original bucket list, and I kept it pretty simple, and a lot of it's done.
You did most of it.
So
good job.
I have made a new one.
Yes. So you can add. You can add and revise.
I can add and revise.
Add and subtract and multiply. Go out and multiply.
Oh.
That's what Jesus said.
That is what Jesus said. Thought you were about to say something else.
No.
Oh, no.
All right, Andrew. So are you starting this off or am I starting this off?
Why don't you start it off?
Okay, this one Andrew knew right off the bat. I have it listed as number 1, but that's not because it's like my one thing I want to do. But my number 1 so far is go to a Taylor Swift concert. I think it'd be so epic. I want to trade the friendship bracelets. I want to sing all the songs.
You want to spend $1,000?
I want to wear sparkly clothes. I don't want to spend $1,000. That's why it's on the bucket list, because I don't have currently $1,000 just to go blow on a concert.
Those tickets are expensive.
They're so expensive. People are actually flying overseas and doing a whole vacation because it's cheaper to go watch the concert overseas than it is to watch it in America.
That makes sense.
Some girl went and bought a ticket for like $200 in Spain. And watch the concert there. Had a full-blown vacation. And it was cheaper to fly, get a hotel, food, and the concert than it was to just do the concert here in America.
Thanks, Obama.
Isn't that crazy? Oh my gosh. Okay. Don't bring that into it. No. Anyways, so I think it'd be really cool to go see Taylor Swift live in person.
I, too, have go to a concert, but it is not Taylor Swift.
Is it Red?
It is not Red because I actually have seen Red in concert multiple times.
Okay.
I have several pictures of me with them. I have merchandise of them signed. I have the shirts.
Oh, yeah. Do you have a poster signed by them?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Yeah, I have seen the poster.
I have 2 posters signed by them.
I've seen a poster.
Yes. So I've seen Red in concert multiple times, but it has admittedly been a while since I have seen them, and I would love to see them again if I find out they're local and I have time to do it.
So who do you want to see in concert?
On my bucket list, who I want to see in concert is a Joe Hisaishi, who is the composer.
Video game?
No. He is a composer for a lot of Studio Ghibli movies.
Oh, okay.
His music is beautiful. He is my favorite composer. And to hear a concert of Ghibli music or from him would be absolutely amazing.
Andrew has got me started on the Ghibli films, and I am enjoying them. I never thought I would be an anime person.
They're very good.
But I am really enjoying them.
It's really not even about the anime or the animation style. It's the stories.
Yeah.
The stories and the characters are so good.
And they're so cute. Most of them are really cute.
They are very cute. I also put a Nier concert, which is a video game, but the music from that game is so good. Mm-hmm. But more than that, Joe Hisaishi, 100%.
Was that someone else or is that the same person?
Nier is a video game.
Oh, okay.
Joe Hisaishi is a person.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, cool. So we both want to go see concerts.
Yes.
So would we have to go overseas?
I don't know. A lot of them are in like LA. Sometimes they're in New York.
Oh, okay. So we could stay in the US?
Yeah, in the US.
I will say, I don't got a passport yet. I need to go get one.
Put that on your bucket list.
Bucket list, which I have to go get one because we're taking a cruise in 2026 and we're going to the DR and Puerto Rico.
In Puerto Rico.
Woo, woo. You said one too. So concert, we both agreed. That's cool. Okay. My next one is visit every state in the USA.
Okay.
Andrew also knew this one. I have a little map. I've talked about this before. I have a little map hung up and we put blue pins for ones we've been together and then red pins for the ones I've been to. And we get to add a new one. We get to add Tennessee to it.
Yeah, we will.
This winter. So exciting.
Yeah, I am super excited for that. We're going to go on a family vacation to Tennessee.
Yes, I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, I would love to visit every state.
And what made you want to have that on your bucket list?
I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I don't get out and do things or like life gets very mundane. I thought how cool it would be to just fly somewhere for a weekend. Like not even plan anything, just go somewhere for a weekend. Be spontaneous. I want to be more spontaneous.
So which state are you most excited to visit the most?
Okay, so I really want to go to Colorado.
Colorado's
beautiful.
Great. Yes.
Colorado and probably Washington.
Okay, Washington. Yeah, you got Seattle.
I love rainy weather.
You go from one corner of the United States to the other, not including Alaska.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I do really want to go to Alaska too.
Yeah, that's also highly recommended. I haven't been there, but I know it's a great place to go. What's your least likely,
Florida? Just kidding.
Well,
just kidding.
Got bad news for you there.
Oh,
what about Rhode Island?
I will say, yeah, or Ohio, because I've been there so many times. Sorry to my family in Ohio.
Well, I mean, one you haven't been to, baby.
Oh, I don't think there's any, because I want to...
What about Arkansas?
See all... Utah.
Utah is
has,
beautiful.
Yeah, the pretty, rock caverns and stuff.
No, Utah is gorgeous.
Yeah,
when I was younger, my father took the family out on a West vacation, and we went to Colorado, Utah, Nevada, or is it Nevada?
I'm pretty sure it's Nevada.
It's Nevada. My bad. Nevada, New Mexico, and Arizona. And Utah was our favorite.
Arizona was your least favorite?
I I actually
I
don't
thought
think
there were like pretty deserts and stuff.
there are. I think New Mexico is more my least favorite, just because there wasn't a whole lot to do there.
But
Arizona did have some
But there's
good places.
aliens in New Mexico.
There's also aliens in Nevada.
Nevada.
Oh, no.
Hey, drop it in the comments below. Is it
No.
Nevada or Nevada?
No. I remember hearing it on another podcast, what it's pronounced, and I want to say Nevada.
Nevada?
Yeah.
All right, final answer. Nevada. All right. So that's fine. Visit every state in the U.S.
So I also have visit.
Party in the USA. Sorry, go ahead.
So I also have visit on my bucket list, but it is actually nothing in America.
Oh, okay.
I have 3. Can I say 3 or should I just pick one?
Are these all lumped into one, or are they 3 different ones?
3 different ones.
But
But I can just say visit.
you can do all 3. That's fine.
I didn't know we were only supposed to do 10. I just wrote down a whole bunch.
Do it. Do it. You don't have to do just 10. I have 11 on mine, and that's the other ones I have, like, they're just boring. They're like life goals, not really bucket lists.
You know, and I kind of came to the conclusion when I was making my list as well. Some of these are just like dreams. Like,
Yeah.
they might not have realistic expectations, but they're still things I would like to do if I had the chance to do them.
I will say one thing I think we're very similar in is I think we're both very like realistic, practical people.
Yeah.
And like we didn't want to put stuff on our bucket list that we knew we weren't going to do.
Because I feel like I myself, even if I never get to do any of these things that I list, I feel like I've accomplished what I've wanted to by marrying you.
Oh.
I mean, you saw my simple bucket list. I got married. That was my big one.
You're the sweetest.
And change the world and give God all the glory are things that I can do every day.
World. That's right, baby. You sure can. Yeah, I didn't want to put things like eat sushi on top of a volcano while wearing a ski jacket. Like, I don't
Baby,
know.
how did you know that's what I was going to mention next?
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, when I was looking at bucket list ideas, there were just crazy out of this world ones. And if you're like that, awesome. But like, I just feel like we're both very practical and we're like, realistically, we're not going to go do that. So I'm not going to add it to my bucket list.
Realistically, my dreams have come true.
All my dreams, I'm dreaming.
But if I was able to do these things, that would be amazing. So I would like to visit. I have 3 different countries.
Mm-hmm.
The first one I have is visit Japan.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
The second one
Yeah.
is visit Italy.
Yes.
And the third one is visit New Zealand.
Yes. Why New Zealand?
Because it's beautiful.
Zealand. Why we gotta say Zealand? I can't say it. Are those the ones with the tin skins?
What?
What's that animal in the video game you were playing last night? That looked like a raccoon.
Tanuki?
Tanuki? Is that what it was?
That's Japanese.
Oh, well, if you go to Japan, you can see them.
Yeah, so I have those. So I have those 3 countries as my visit bucket list.
Those are really good ones. I'd add Greece to that.
Greece is good. My aunt has been to Greece.
Yeah, I want to take one of those like Mediterranean cruises that go to like Italy and Greece and like the Turcos, like all those islands.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
I used to have a shirt from Greece that my aunt got me and I really loved it.
My aunt went to Greece and all she got me was this t-shirt. Is that what it said?
Hey, let's tie it back to Sandra D.
Is that her name?
No.
Oh.
Wow, whoosh.
Oh
Whoosh.
my gosh. And that wraps up my personality in a nutshell.
All right. So yeah, that's where I would like to visit if I was able to.
Very cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I don't think I actually put anything. Oh no, I did. So I have another visit one. My one that is number 4 on my list is go to the Holy Lands and float in the Dead Sea.
Ooh, okay.
I really want to do that. And I want to walk where Jesus walked. Like, I already know if I do that trip, I would be so emotional. I would probably cry the whole entire time.
Yeah. I was very close to getting the opportunity to do that.
My grandparents and my aunts, some of my aunts did that. And they said it was so awesome.
Where I went to college, it was a requirement to do that trip.
Oh, yeah. I think I remember you telling me that.
And
Something happened, right?
Something happened where I went to the initial meeting to start the process to go there, and then I missed a meeting through like an email or something. I didn't know there was another one to like continue that process, and I completely missed it, and I lost my opportunity to go.
Oh.
So I bet you're wondering, Andrew, how did you graduate college if it's a requirement to go there and you didn't go?
He went to a Bible college, BTW.
Yes. It turns out I just had to take another course.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was saying, yeah, what if you can't afford that? That's not right to
it's
make
expensive.
people go. I know. That's why it's on my bucket
top
list.
of tuition.
Yeah, that's insane.
And it was already a very expensive private college.
Yeah. Crazy.
So I missed my chance to go. I got super upset about that.
I bet I would want to go.
But I did save a lot of money, so that's the plus.
Yeah, also true.
But yeah, not sure if I'll be able to have that opportunity.
I know.
Realistically.
I know. It's kind of sad.
It is sad.
We want to go. We got to go like now.
So I don't have that on my list. So there's
so we have a different one.
Yep.
We're very like, I feel like we're going to have a lot of the same stuff.
I don't know. I doubt that actually.
Oh, okay. So what's your next one?
My next one that I have written down is I want to write a book.
Hey, I have that on my list.
No way.
What kind of book do you want to write?
That's the real question. Do I want to write like about my life experiences? Do I want to write about like a topic, a biblical topic, and how what I learned about it can change you?
Okay.
I don't know if I would write about...
I feel like you would.
I do feel like I could write about our relationship and our marriage and maybe like a marriage advice book.
Let's write a book together.
Marriage for Idiots.
I love that. Idiot.
So for those of you that don't know, Courtney and I call each other idiots all the time.
Out of love.
Out of love. And it's funny. And it makes us laugh every time. We'll just say something like completely serious, like, I can't believe I forgot to take out the trash, idiot.
Yeah, the first time Andrew said it to me, I didn't know he was joking. I just looked at him like, excuse me, what did you just say to me? And he was laughing.
You were like, my collarbone hurts. And I said, that's not your collarbone, idiot. And I just said it straight face.
I was so mad. I just looked at him and said, are you freaking joking me?
It was so funny. And so now we just call each other idiot all the time.
Yeah, now it's fun. And now some of our friends do it and it's hilarious.
Yeah. Idiot.
Idiot.
It's funny. And we don't mean it seriously at all ever. And that's what makes it fun.
Yep. We don't name call in our marriage. That was one of our rules.
No, we don't.
No name calling.
So, okay, you want to write a book. What do you want to write a book about?
I don't know. I kind of thought the same thing. Like, I think I would either like to write my life story and like how it all led to Jesus in the end, or I would like to go crazy off key and write like a fiction fantasy book.
Ooh, I think you would be really good at that.
Thank you.
Make it spicy, but spicy enough to the point where Christians can enjoy it.
Jesus spicy?
Jesus spicy.
Interesting.
And they kissed on the cheek.
And they had a lip kiss.
Not a lip kiss.
Andrew, when we kiss each other, he calls it a lip kiss, and I hate it. It just sounds so bad.
Listen.
Anyways, that's...
I have to know where to aim the kiss.
Yes, I like forehead kisses, but he'll be like, do you want a lip kiss? And I'll be like, please don't say that to me anymore.
Listen.
It's funny.
It helps. It helps me.
It helps. All right, I want to say one.
Okay.
So this one's very nerdy, but another one on my list is I want to go to a Comic-Con convention or something similar, like a book convention or like one of those big snack expos, like something like that. You know what I mean? Where it's just a giant warehouse full of like this one thing. And I want to dress up and I just want to have fun and I want to spend lots of money.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That would be exciting.
Right?
Now, what do you think about Renaissance fairs? Would you equate that in there?
I don't equate it to the same because I feel like you could go to a Renaissance fair anywhere. But I do want to also go to a Renaissance fair. I think I've actually told you that before.
I think you have too.
Yeah, because I want to dress up. I would dress up as my little Nomi girl from D&D.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I would dress as Buddy the Elf.
Buddy, oh. Hope you find your dad.
That's our D&D joke for the day. So that's interesting. So was there any specific conventions that you had in mind, or just one in that milieu?
Yeah, I don't have any specific ones in mind. I didn't like go that deep into research. I think once I know like we're on the cusp of doing that, then I would look more into it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think I just want to like dress up and do something fun like that.
And buy a bunch of stuff.
And buy a bunch of stuff. I would really love to do a book one.
And take pictures with people with much better costumes.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
People go crazy on those conventions.
But I would love to do a book one and like meet the authors and have my books signed, and that one I could get behind.
Okay.
But anyways, that was one of mine.
Fun. I didn't have anything like that on mine.
Yay, I win! Originality.
On my bucket list, I have written down create a signature dish or sauce.
Ooh, a secret sauce.
Create my own sauce.
Saucy. That's a good one.
So I didn't know if it would be dish or sauce, like maybe a dessert or an entree.
Uh-huh.
Just something that I can call my own, which I might have done, kind of. There was one time my mom was like really, she didn't know what to make for dinner. And I said, well, what do we have? And she's like, well, we got pasta, we got mozzarella, we got spinach, and we got tomatoes. And I said, throw those all together and let's see what happens. Mm-hmm. And we call it pasta surprise.
Oh, yes. Do you guys add noodles to it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like caprese with noodles.
With the noodles. It is very good. I've had it before.
Toss it with a little bit of oil. Mm-hmm. Pesto. Yeah. Right on.
So if you made a sauce, I know I'm focusing more on the sauce side. I know you said dish and sauce. But if you were to make a secret sauce, do you have a name? Or would you have to like make it to know the name?
Awesome sauce.
Awesome. I'm pretty sure there's an awesome sauce out there.
Awesomer saucer.
I love that. That's actually very good.
Oh man, I almost want to name this episode Awesomer Saucer.
Please do that. That's going to be the name.
Oh, it's not the bucket list?
No, it's going to be Awesomer Saucer.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Parentheses, so the bucket list episode.
The bucket list. Secret edition.
Secret edition.
What's the secret? Is it a secret or a surprise?
Ooh.
It's a secret surprise.
It's a secret surprise. Yep. You knew what I was going to say.
Oh man.
I
actually have something like that too.
Oh, you do?
Except it's very specific. Mine is learn to make the perfect macaron.
Ooh, okay.
There's such a fine art to them, and the people who perfected them do them well, and kudos to them. And people charge a lot of money for them, but worth it.
Yeah, for a reason.
Yeah, they're difficult to make. I've tried twice to make them, and both times they've turned out super bad, super flat, and my house has smelled like rotten eggs. Ew. So I don't know what I did wrong, but I want to try to do it again, and I want to like perfect and make my own macaron flavors.
But have like your own self-enclosed like hazmat zone where you can make them and not have to worry about the smell.
Yeah, I want a bigger kitchen. I'm not making them in the tiny kitchen we have.
I'm sorry. It's the only kitchen I have.
Well, thank you for providing it, but I need a bigger one.
I want bigger.
Ayo.
So next on my...
So make the perfect macaron. Macaroon?
Okay.
Macaron.
Okay. Off topic slightly, but we have this macaron place. Macaroon. Mm-hmm. Pretty sure it's macaroon.
But I think it's different. I think a macaroon is the coconut, like soft coconut ones. And I think a macaron is...
Courtney's making finger gestures.
You can't see it, but it's like the two sandwich cookie, like the fancy.
Okay. So there is a local macaron place that often shows up.
I'm sorry. Let's just say macaroon.
Okay.
Macaroon.
So there's a macaroon place that when Courtney has her craft fairs, they set up at the craft fair as well. What is your favorite flavor you've had from them? And you have to go early or they're sold out of all the good ones. They sell out so quick.
Yeah, and she makes a ton. She's so good. And she's so nice. So my favorite I've had so far is pineapple upside down cake.
That one's good.
That one was so good. There was a frosted animal cookie one.
That one is also good.
That one was really good. And then there's a lavender, like lemon blueberry one.
I was going to say that, the lavender lemon.
Ooh, I also had a Fruit Loops one, and that one was really, really good.
Fruit Loops or Fruity Pebbles?
Oh, maybe it was Fruity Pebbles.
I think it was Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, but either way, it was delicious.
It was very good.
She also makes like brownies and I think cinnamon rolls. I could be wrong on that, but she's so good.
They are so good. They are just
her husband helps her.
They are just melt in your mouth. Perfection.
Yeah, they're
also a bit expensive, but worth it.
Yeah, worth it. They're so expensive, but I get them every time because they are just good.
They are very good.
A nice little treat.
Nice little treat for my lovely heart sweet.
Oh. Next. Thank you. Next.
Thank you. Next. All right. So I will say, just right off the bat, I have a lot of board game related ones.
Okay, we'll list a couple of them, I guess.
Okay. So I would say the highest priority on my list for my bucket list would be create my own board game or card game.
Yeah, I figured you would have something like that on yours. That's very Andrew-esque.
I think it'd be fun. It would be fun to create a video game, but there's a lot that goes into that.
Yeah, it'd probably be very expensive.
Yes. But a card game or a board game, I think that's more realistic. And that's something I definitely think I can do.
Mm-hmm. I think you could too, baby. Do you have a concept at all?
I don't, but I want it to be fun, and I want it to be something where everyone can be included.
Well, I hope it would be fun.
Me too.
Yeah, what a boring game.
So it's going to be fun.
Unless that's the premise.
To have the least amount of fun?
Yes.
You win. But I want it to be a game where everyone could be included. Mm-hmm. Those are my favorite kinds of games. I don't like ones where they have a high learning ceiling and like ones that my mom wouldn't play.
Yeah.
Which is most games.
I want like an easy, fast, like I can learn no problem.
The next Uno.
The next Uno. The next Yahtzee. The next thing. I don't know. I'm not even going to say it. Never mind. I was going to start a riot. All right.
Yeah, I was about to say, what are some easy card games that I can think of off the top of my head? And I honestly can't.
Rummy Slapjack.
Cube? Slapjack. There you go.
Rummy Cube's a tile
Go
game.
Fish.
Go Fish. We said Slapjack.
I did. I actually did say that, in fact.
You did, in fact, say it.
Can I list my other board game related ones? Oh, okay.
Yep. Go ahead. What's your other ones?
So my other board game related ones, there's an idea that my friend had, and he said it would be awesome if we could open a board game cafe.
Uh-huh.
And I would love to do that.
Is this the one I'm thinking of?
Yes.
Okay.
Just like having a place to play board games. There's a lot of places in Indiana we visited that are like board game stores where you can like have sessions and sit down and play games. And it was super fun. But what if you had one that also had like coffee or sweets or treats?
Yes, or bread.
Or bread. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah. We could do games, books, and a bakery.
Games, Books, Bakery Incorporated.
Bingo.
Trademark, copyright, don't steal that.
Bingo, what's his name-o?
I think another one, I think there's only one more related to this, and that would be to host or DM my own D&D campaign.
Oh, okay. I think you'd be really good at that, baby.
Yeah. I would say before that, it was be a part of a D&D campaign, which I have done that.
Yep.
But my bucket list is to DM my own.
Mm-hmm.
DM is Dungeon Master for those who aren't familiar with Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons and Masters of Dragons. Okay, my next one. I'm gonna go with take a train cross country.
Ooh.
So this could be included in the
Visit every state.
Also, kind of along with the train, I want to do road trip around the USA, and I want to visit all the funky places. Like today on Facebook, I saw the largest mashed potato statue, or like it was not mashed potatoes, but it was the masher for potatoes. You know what I mean? The metal spring looking thing.
Yeah.
It was a giant statue that was like 30 feet tall. And it was so cool. I want to visit all the weird attractions.
The biggest rubber band ball?
I actually did see the biggest... Oh no, it was the biggest yarn ball.
I guess that might be what I'm thinking.
That was in
of.
Minnesota.
I'm not going to say it because last time I tried to say it,
it wasn't
it was
very
awful.
good.
It was horrible.
But yeah, so I want to take a train cross country and I want to ride in little cars and sleep in a little bunk bed and drink coffee in the moving train and look at all the cute scenery. And then I also want to do a cross country road trip to see all the weird attractions.
That's fun.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And then we can do a whole scrapbook with it.
I would hope that I would be accompanying you.
Baby, you're going to be the driver and I'm going to be the passenger princess.
Oh. Okay.
I'm going to eat the snacks and turn the radio and tell you you're doing a great job driving.
Okay.
See? It's fun.
Wow. I'm glad I could be a part of your dream.
Hey, anytime, baby. Anything like that on yours?
No.
Okay, well, what's another one from yours then?
Okay, another one from mine would be to meet someone famous. And if I had to meet anyone, I would want to meet Tommy Wiseau.
Who's that?
He is the director of the critically acclaimed movie,
gosh.
The Room.
I know. It's bad. Don't watch that movie.
Do not watch that movie. But there's a lot, you can learn a lot from the movie just by looking it up. But
you would really want to meet him out of all the people in the world.
yes. He's an amazing person. No, he's super cool. He's super chill.
No way.
He directed one of the most infamous movies of all time.
Okay.
I would think out of anyone who directed a movie, he would be the most approachable.
Mm-hmm.
And he would be one I would want to meet.
Not me. He's a weirdo.
He is a definite weirdo. But that's my kind of person.
That sounds like your kind of person. Okay. Baby, on mine, I want to officiate a wedding.
Really?
Yes.
You want to officiate a wedding?
I want to officiate a wedding. And all my friends are married, so I probably won't get to. But I think it'd be really cool.
That would be cool.
Right? To be a part of someone's special day. I love it.
To officiate a person and marry them.
To be in front of Jesus and saying, Lord, these people are vowing themselves to each other and to you.
In front of God and these witnesses.
Can I get an amen?
Amen. That does segue into my next bucket list item. Mm-hmm. And that would be, I want to start a church with my friends.
Oh, like ground up start one?
I don't know. I think originally the idea was my youth pastor wanted to become a senior pastor. And he said, if I become a senior pastor, so-and-so is going to be a youth pastor and you're going to be the kids pastor. Mm-hmm. And I said, bet.
He said, deal.
Yeah. So I think it'd be fun to, have my friends who I grew up with as my coworkers in a church that we started.
You guys would probably get nothing done.
Probably not. But we would have a good time.
But you would have fun and tell people about Jesus.
Yeah. Hey, that's my two favorite things.
That's right. That's all you need in life. Okay, so another one I have is sleep under the stars and point out constellations. And then I put desert ? Because I think that would be really cool to do in like a desert. I don't know why, but
I think out in a desert you would have the most exposure to stars and the lights.
Yeah, because it's really dark.
Yes. Without that city unnatural light interfering. Yeah,
I think a desert would be really cool. And I want to have the big telescope. I want to sleep with no tent, unless it's cold, because I think the desert gets really cold at night.
It does.
Then maybe. But I want to sleep under the stars. I want to point out constellations. I want to have my map or book with me. I just think it'd be a really unique experience.
I want to know. Can you show me? I want to know.
Do.
Would you ever want to go and visit an observatory?
Yes. I love space and stars and planets.
Okay.
I think it's so cool.
So I didn't put it on my bucket list, but low key, if I did have the opportunity to, I would want to visit space.
You would? Never.
I know, because everything getting to it is the worst thing I can even imagine. But if I could just go to space for 2 seconds, I would do it.
I hate heights, so I can only imagine.
I have a fear of heights.
Okay, but my thing is, what happens if something happens to your aircraft while you're in space?
Exactly.
And you're stuck in space just floating all of eternity.
That's why everything surrounding it makes me never, ever, ever want to do it. But
oh my gosh.
Just to see.
It's just, it hurts my heart and my brain.
I want to have the whole world in my hands.
But in Jesus' second coming, you would be closer than everyone else if you got lost in space.
All right. Thanks, Jesus.
All right.
You got me covered.
Next.
So my next one is build a really cool game room.
Oh, yeah. That's a good, realistic one.
Yeah.
I feel like we could
I just want to have like the most dope place where I can just have all my nerd stuff, all my video game stuff. Just have a really cool, chill space.
I feel like you need your own fridge in the room. You need a really cool game table, cool gaming chairs, comfy chairs.
Comfy.
Yeah.
Computer desk, all the fixins, everything.
You want the like ultimate gamer lounge.
I want everything.
You want like a soda fountain bar.
That's too much. That's not healthy, so I don't want that.
Okay, you don't have to have a soda fountain.
Yeah, no soda fountain.
You were just trying to be cool.
Yeah, but I would want that.
That's a cool one. Another one I have, which is kind of another outdoors one, but it's spend the night in a hut with a glass floor over the ocean.
Ooh.
I've seen those. They're like so cool, like the all-inclusive resorts, like the really fancy ones, where you know how the whole like bottom is just glass and you can see like in the crystal clear water.
Yeah.
I think that would be so neat.
Yeah, that would be neat.
And I know how to swim, so if it breaks, I feel okay.
Okay. I thought I knew how to swim too, but then we went to that wave pool in Typhoon Lagoon, and I almost died.
Those waves were great. You almost died. I almost died. I was literally, I saw my life flash before my eyes.
Like, for real, it looked so much fun, but when we were in it, we were like, we have to get out of here.
We got pulled out, and I couldn't touch, and the waves kept coming, and they
pull you in.
They crashed and crashed and crashed, and I could not get out of it. It was like legit, like one of those. What are they when they say like, "Be careful, don't get caught up in the
storm
like,
or
currents."
undertow"?
Isn't it? No, it's
undertow
else.
pulls you in.
Yeah. Okay, Dory. But I'm talking about the things here in Florida, like you can't see it. But if you go into it, oh my gosh, that's going to bother me now.
It's undertow.
But they say like swim parallel. Don't swim vertical to try to get out of it. It's not an undertow, baby. There's another word for it. I promise you.
All right.
Look it up.
All right.
And then kind of it's not an undertow.
All right. About to prove you wrong.
No, you're not, because no one says, oh, don't go in the undertow. No, it's something else. Undertows are like under the water.
They're under your toes.
Don't look up undertow.
All right.
Don't get caught
waves
in the
suck in thing.
Riptide. Riptide.
Oh, okay.
I found it in my brain. Am I right? I'm right, idiot.
All right. Yes, riptide.
No one says don't go in the undertow. Who's saying that?
Dory. Or rather, Dory's parents.
You legit said exactly what they say in Finding Dory.
So Dory's parents warned her about the undertow, and that's how she got lost.
When you see the undertow, we see.
Let's go.
We see. We say.
Oh no.
It. Okay. Next. Thank you. Next.
My penultimate one would be to write my own church drama skits.
What's penultimate mean?
Before the ultimate.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Continue.
So my penultimate bucket list item would be to write church dramas or church skits.
That's really cool. Like the skit guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And have something that churches can like perform on a Sunday or for a video or whatnot, and just to engage the audience in a unique way.
Okay, so you would want to do like smaller skits, not like the large scale ones?
I mean, we'll see where it goes.
Whatever the Lord brings you to?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's actually a really good one, baby. I think you would be really good at that.
Thank you. I have written a drama once on a missions trip, but I'll save that story for another day.
Oh, hey, we could do a whole missions trip episode. I think that'd be cool.
We could, definitely, for sure. Yeah, I have 3.
All of mine are local, but Andrew's been to some cool places.
I have.
To 3 to be exact.
I have 3.
All right, baby. We both have one more, right?
We both have one more, and this is one that we both
I'm pretty sure they're similar.
Yes.
So mine says
3, 2, 1. Have kids. Yep.
Mine specifically says have kids and to watch them grow up and get married. It's real heartfelt.
I just put raise children.
Especially after reading the book I've been reading, I just like, I want to be there for my kids. I think especially knowing, I'm not even a mom yet, but I'm going to say my mom heart. Like, I don't know, like not having my mom there to like see me get married. Like, it's just, I didn't have my mom or dad. I just really wish they could have been more like there for me more, you know?
We don't want to make it super heavy at the very last moment, but honestly, children was my number one.
Yeah.
But we saved it for the end because it's a serious topic that we do want to delve into, and we will do that on the next episode.
Yeah. I think it's time.
It is time. But we both are really excited to become parents.
Yes.
And raise kids and watch them grow up.
Yes. So, dear Jesus, please let me live long enough to see my kids get married. Amen.
Amen.
And to have babies of themselves. Of themselves? Yeah. Oh, have babies. Amen.
Amen. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord, oh my soul. So, yeah, that was our bucket list.
Hopefully you were keeping track and have written all of them down.
We're going to have a quiz now. All right, number 1. Get out your pens and pencils. Number 1.
I've checked out. I've turned off the episode.
Bye.
I've turned off the episode. So, no thanks. But we won't quiz you on them.
No, not yet.
Thanks for listening to our bucket lists.
Thank you, guys. We really appreciate it.
We want to take some time to just thank you for listening to this episode and listening to us just laugh with each other.
We love doing this for you.
And we love hearing you laugh with us. Take the next 10 seconds to just laugh.
Oh. But in all seriousness, we want to say thank you to you guys. Go ahead and give us a follow on all the platforms, any platform you listen to, whether it's Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
YouTube,
Pandora,
iHeartRadio,
all the things, no matter what you listen to. Just go ahead and follow us, give us a like, and then leave us a comment if you feel like it.
What is number 1 on your bucket list?
What's number 1 on your bucket list? And what was your favorite part of the podcast? Anyways, back to the episode.
So, Courtney, do you have any recommendations to leave us off with this week?
Andrew, let me tell you, I have lots this week. I actually have like a whole list.
Oh my goodness. Well, take it away.
Actually, I only have 3 things, but I wanted to read this book description because I'm really bad at them.
Okay.
So I went ahead and I started the book called Before the Coffee Gets Cold. It's by Toshikazu. I can't remember the last name. But
it's a Japanese author.
It is a Japanese author. It's a Japanese book and it was translated into English. And I thought it was a standalone, but then after I finished the first book, I went and on my Hoopla, where like you can get library books.
Hoopla!
On an app to like for your e-reader.
Hoopla!
Stop! They did like book recommendations. And then I saw there was another book. I was like, whoa, well there's 5 books in this series.
Oh, hey, if it's as good as the first one, then it's definitely worth reading.
It's really good. I'm actually on book number 3 right now.
Already?
I finished the second one, and I'm halfway through the third one.
Dang.
That's how good they are. And they're not super long reads. They're like 270 to 300 pages.
They don't need to be 700-page books, Throne of Glass.
No, nobody's got time for that.
Gosh.
Anyways, so the book description is, it's really good. Before the Coffee Gets Cold. In a small back alley in Tokyo, there's a cafe which has been serving carefully brewed coffee for more than 100 years. But this coffee shop offers its customers a unique experience, the chance to travel back in time. And Before the Coffee Gets Cold, we meet 4 visitors, each whom is hoping to make use of the cafe's time-traveling offer in order to confront the man who left them, receive a letter from their husband whose memory has been taken by early onset Alzheimer's, to see their sister one last time, and to meet the daughter they never got the chance to know. But the journey into the past does not come without risk. Customers must sit in a particular seat, they cannot leave the cafe, and finally, they must return to the present before the coffee gets cold.
That is such a crazy, awesome premise.
It's really, really good.
When she explained it to me, I said, time travel is like my favorite.
Like trope.
Trope, yeah. Cliche.
And it's really cool because in this book, you can go back in the past, but no matter what you do, you can't change the future. The future's always going to be the same as it was. So you can go back and do whatever you want. You could try to kill someone, but it's going to miraculously, like, there will be just the right doctor there at the right time. The ambulance will have no traffic and we'll get there. Like, it even explains this in the book. But, like, no matter what you do, you cannot change the future. So it's really cool. Like, it's really cool concept.
Yeah.
And it leans heavy into, like, life lessons and, like, lost love and, you know, like, things like that. It's just really good. You need to give it a read. Even the audiobooks are really good. So
awesome.
Highly recommend. My next one. I've been listening to the Unplanned Podcast by Matt and Abby. It's a family-friendly podcast. It's really good. They cover a lot of, like, marriage and baby topics, especially having young kids. So if you have young kids, I recommend listening to it. They have a lot of guest speakers, but they also do a lot of, like, experience topics for them. So give them a listen if you need a podcast to listen to.
Other than ours.
And last but not least, Andrew was a sweet, sweet husband and got me pizza from Domino's because I've been craving it and I needed something not healthy. And I just want to say, anything with Alfredo garlic sauce, get it. Get it on a pizza because it's good. And that's all I have. But I wanted to say that.
Sponsored by Domino's.
Domino's, give me all the pizza.
Oh, could you imagine if Domino's sponsored us and you got free pizzas?
Oh my gosh, I would be in heaven.
Domino's, we're open for offers.
Domino's, let me know. We'll work something out. So that's me. What about you, Andrew?
So I have two recommendations.
Okay.
My first recommendation, yesterday, Courtney and I wanted to play a game together. Mm-hmm. And so, during the Steam Summer Sale, which basically every PC game is on sale right now, I picked up a new game called Little Kitty, Big City.
It was so cute.
You play as a little kitty who falls from their apartment onto the floor of a giant city, and they must find their way home.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like, you do all the things that a cat can do. You can find little hats to wear. Like, it's just
Courtney
so cute.
loves the little hats.
Oh my God. Spoiler alert. There's a little cactus hat, and it is freaking adorable.
It is very cute. So you pounce on birds, you swipe all the things off of ledges, you break all the pots.
You travel through manholes to...
Yes, there's a tanuki that runs a manhole warping system that warps you to other manholes in the city.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's a really cool game. They did a really great job on it.
Yeah, it's really fun. So we saved little ducklings, and we got them back to their dad.
Yep, we found one in a dryer.
It was spinning around. One was playing arcade games. Mm-hmm. One was flying on an air conditioner vent.
And one was stuck in a grocery store in a puddle.
One was playing in a pond in a grocery store. But it was really cute.
It was adorable.
It's a fun game. So pick it up if you feel like playing a fun platforming game with your sweetheart.
With your friend.
Or your friend.
Or your sweetheart. I almost said lover.
I know. It's very tempting to say lover.
It is.
So after sitting here for 3 minutes trying to remember what my second recommendation was, I have come to the conclusion that I really only had one, but I thought I had two.
It's okay. You can double it up for next time.
Sure. And that's it for everyone today.
Double it or pass it to the next person.
Okay.
Have you seen those videos?
No.
Oh, they're funny. I'll have to show you one on TikTok.
Oh, like the money?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's it for this episode. All right, Courtney, leave us off with something meaningful.
Make today so awesome that yesterday gets jealous.
Nailed it. I have to sneeze.
That was so loud.
I'm so sorry.
Ugh.
I said give God all the glory.
Say it again.
I have to sneeze again.
Oh, bless you.
Ugh.
Please put those at the end.
Sure.